O audience, our audience, greetings. Welcome to those of you who have come to Zelcast. This is with Moobert and Pal. Today it's just Pal, and I'm showing you a game, as you can see, called Aion. This is an online game. It is made by a company called NCSoft. NCSoft does games you may know of, such as Guild Wars, Lineage, things of that kind. It's very much a Korean and Chinese kind of style game creator. A lot of the games don't work well for North Americans, but either way, it's a very, very pretty game. I'm going to show it to you because it's a game that Moobert and I played in the past. So, Asmodeans and Helios are very similar to Horde and Alliance from WoW. So Asmodeans are bad guys and Helios are good guys. I'm going to choose Helios as I know them a little bit better. Once you pick an Helios, obviously you can't make an Asmodean. The way that the game works is you pick Warrior, Scout, Mage, or Priest, and then the classes branch off from there. Like a Mage can go either Nuker or Summoner, or a Priest can go either Buffer or Healer, a Scout can go either Ranged or Melee, and a Warrior can go either Tank or Ponage. So, I'm going to go Ponage. The character creation is pretty big. Like, as you can see here, this is just with the face. Like, look at all the stuff, nose bridge, facial ratio, smile, lip smile, size. Anyways, you can sit here and random all day and get a whole bunch of weird, crazy stuff. As you can see, fat faces, thin faces, long faces, short faces, blah, 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 blah. So anyways, pick what you want. I'm just going to go with something quick. Ah, I made an elf. Ha, cool. Okay, basic. You can also randomize the basic stuff as well, which gives you different hairstyles. It gives you different facial features. They added expressions as well, and they get, like, cross-eyed almost. It's kind of weird. Oh, wow. I made Sailor Moon without even trying. That's kind of ridiculous. And then you go to the body and you have almost the exact same sort of thing. Again, you can random it and make really kind of... I made Sailor Moon. And I didn't even try. That's awesome. I bet you the name is taken, though. Sailor Moon. Ah, it's taken. Oh, okay. You know what? I hate people who do this, who put an extra letter in the name to try and get their name. I hate that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Who cares? So anyways, okay, as you can see, it's got yeah, so anyways, this is the create screen. Who cares? I've made Sailor Moon. Now, an interesting concept that they have is you basically have to put in a code that says that you are the person playing this character, and the code is per account, not per character. So I don't care if you guys learn my code, because this is just a trial account that's gonna disappear in a few days anyway. That's why I loaded it up. It's free. This is the
an endless
video.
war rages here in the...
I'm gonna skip it because it's loud for one thing. Basically, Helios versus Asmodeans, and also you're gonna run into, there's a third non-player faction as well that will only come into combat for PvP reasons. One of the main reasons that Moobert and I stopped playing this game, actually, is it's a very PvP-based game, and the PvE is almost non-existent. The end game became a little bit on the PvP side. There were dungeons and there was a few raid bosses and stuff, but they weren't really that fantastic. It was mostly PvP stuff.
Check the basic information window.
How about I don't? Okay, great. Oh, I gotta change one of my key settings. It's an option that bothers me quite a bit. Automatic forward. Apply. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I wants me to go and talk to this dude. As you can tell, it's a pretty graphically nice game. I don't know why it's lagging like this. Probably because I'm running fraps at the same time. Except, as you can see on the login screen, there's only 4 North American servers, but really there's 100 to 150 Korean and Chinese servers. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and smack some stuff. As you can see, the combat is very straightforward. You got action bars down here on the bottom that give you your different abilities. The game works. Loot button, grab your loot. The game works on abilities that chain off of other abilities. You won't notice any at this level, as I'm only level 1, but at level 3 I'll get an ability that when I use this thing, the number 2, it'll pop up on the screen with another thing I can click on in order to continue with my chain. You get some pretty nice chains going as well. Everyone has the ability to collect. This is called area. It's the first herb kind of thing you run into. Everyone has a collection skill. There's also a a collection skill for stuff in the air. I forget what it's. Aether. Aether. You can collect Aether. So there's a collect Aether skill and there's a collection skill. All collection stuff is usually used for like potions and crafting and blah blah blah. You can choose all the professions you want, but you can only master 2 of them. There's obviously weapon making, there's armor making, there's like staff and bow making, and there's jewelry making, and there's alchemy, and there's a whole bunch of different things you can do. The crafting system's a little weird. It's proc based, which isn't really that fun. Specifically when you've got all these mats and you grinded them out for like 2 or 3 days, and then you try and get it on the proc, and the proc fails, and you don't get what you want. Auction based system, but it also has a private store system where you can sit down and sell and buy stuff, which is kind of cool. It's something that NCSoft did originally. This game is fairly quest-based, I'd say.
Have you business with me?
Although you can actually get quite far in the game just by grinding. Most NCSoft games are very grindy games, and quite honestly, later on at later levels, all I do is grind. Levels 1 through 5, I'll show you the spot. Levels 1 through 5, I collect that area herb. Just 1 to 5. I collect as much of it as I can because you get a bit of experience. Here's one of the ones I picked. There's another one over there. There's another one over there. And there's one over this hill. And then there's one over there. And between the 5 of them, I just run through there to get through 1 to 5. But anyway, carob grain sacks. So yeah, map, very similar to any other map. You're unsure what you're looking for like named people and stuff. Well, for example, let's find KLs. Hey, look, there's KLs on my map. You can type in stuff to find places. Here's your world map. The Abyss is the stuff in the middle. It's where the third player, non-player faction is. A PvP base. And then here's your map of your place. And then here's the evil guys, the Asmodeans, and there's their place there. And yeah, you can click and toggle stuff and blah blah blah. I don't know. What else? Oh, at level 10, you get to choose your first character level change, basically. Like I said, you can go either tank, which is a Templar as a warrior, or you can go gladiator, which is like a DPS warrior style, which is what I want to do. I mean, the gladiator does have some tank ability. Grain sacks, where are these? Grain, open my map here. Anyways, now let's go over to the next guy. The gladiator does have some tank ability, but it doesn't really have much for taunting, doesn't have much for pulls. It's just not a perfect tank. And even tanks in this game are extremely beneficial for PvP because the Templars get a pull that pulls everything over. You can either pull individual targets or you can pull a whole bunch of targets. Or sorry, individual or a whole bunch, yeah. Grain snuffler tails. Snufflers. What? Where are the grain snufflers? They should be right here. Grain snufflers, where'd you go? Where is everybody? Everyone's gone. Oh, they're over there. It's been a while since I played this game. Anyways, the graphics, like I said, are pretty nice. When we first started it, we thought the graphics were fantastic. And quite honestly, they're pretty high up there for MMOs these days. I mean, take into effect that that this sort of a game was... it came out maybe 2-3 years ago. Anyways, they're going to be doing some big upgrades to the game. 3.0, right now it's at 2.7. They're going to add a lot of stuff that other games haven't integrated. For example, like a weather system, like it's going to snow. And as it snows, the snow is actually going to accumulate on the ground and change the terrain. If you're interested in taking a look at the trailer for it, it's called Aion 3.0 if you want to go like YouTube it or something. Some of the stuff in the game is absolutely fantastic. Like some of the upgrades they're going to be doing to it. It might even be live in China and Korea right now. Like I said, that's where NCSoft based most of their games from. So it's very possible that it's live there right now. So who knows? If that's the case, then wow, awesome, cool. But again, it's a very, very pretty game, but again, it's hugely PvP. There is, in the lower levels, a lot of dungeons that you can do, and you can do dungeons as well that are PvP-based at level 50. Cap right now is 55, I think, actually, since the latest patch. Yeah, there's a PvP dungeon called Dredgen, and Dredgen, there's like monsters in it, but there's also an enemy team in it as well, of 6 people. Just like your team, and you can fight against them, and it's kind of cool. Let me kill this snuffler. grab the quest item. Okay, cool. Let me open my inventory. Inventories are similar to, you know, everybody else's inventory. Stigmas are special abilities that your character can learn to make them unique. For example, if you want, as your gladiator, you can learn to dual wield by putting in a dual wield stigma into that slot. Abyss points is your PvP points. You start at rank 8. You need 1,200 points in order to reach the next rank of it. When you die, you lose Abyss points, and so your rank can go down if you die too much, so be careful about that. And you can use your Abyss points to buy PvP items, etc., etc., and so forth. Titles, there's 70 of them you can unlock. Motions, basically, as you're running or doing different stuff, you can change your motions to be different things depending on how far in the game, what you've unlocked, etc., and so forth. Things of that nature. What do we got? Abilities. Okay, your active abilities, your passive abilities, such as your weapon proficiencies and your armor proficiencies, and your craft. Right now it's just collection. Emotes, a whole bunch of different emotes that are available to you. Warm up. Warm me up. She's warming up. Dance. Psst. I'll bring it down. Dance. That's right, you kick them feet. Okay, cool. Actions, toggle combat, toggle rest, walk, attack, change weapons. Show brand, which is putting targets. Oh, chains, yeah. So, as I was saying, Force Strike at level 3 can go to Robust Blow, or it can go to Rage, depending on what you want to take. And then there's also Shield Block ones as well, stuff like that. Shows all your chains as you get higher level as they unlock, etc., and so forth. Okay, at level 10 also, when you choose your class, like for example when I choose Gladiator, it's also going to give me wings. Yeah, Aion gives you wings, and you can only use your wings in certain spots actively, like the PvP Abyss, for example. Another place is, for example, if I was at the top of a giant hill like this, and I jumped off and I double tapped my spacebar, it would bring out wings. In this case, obviously, since I don't have wings, it would bring out wings and you can glide. You can get some really good distance on glides. The wings also help you access different areas of the game that you wouldn't normally access, and you can get to pretty cool places. Now, the big thing about Aion is it has campaign quests. Campaign quests are basically the important quests. All other quests can be skipped. You don't have to do the other quests. It's not a massive deal. Campaign quests have certain level requirements to unlock them, and you also have to finish them in a chain. When the main guy spawns here, it's lagging because of the fraps. I'm at 24 frames per second. I don't know why. Anyways, when everybody loads here, oh, there he is right there, Callio. I'll show you a bit of the campaign quest stuff. Callio, I know you're here.
Yes? Speak up.
Yeah, okay, so anyways, Caribum Threat requested the LM 7, 8, and 9 are my other ones. I have to get closer in level before they'll unlock. Once you're done all those as well, it's going to give you a whole new rank for the next area as well, like 10 through 20 or 10 through 25 or whatever. Here's your regular quests and work orders, which are crafting-based quests as well. People with quests above their head have that little blue thing. There's your mailbox. 2 blue chevrons is caching your quest. And then you got priest instructors, you got mage instructors, basically people to train you every 3, 5, 7, 9, yeah, every 2 levels. Obelisk, which is similar to binding at an inn. Bind at this location, 41 bucks. When you die, you lose experience. You can heal at a soul healer.
Be careful. Was there something you
Yeah,
needed?
that's about it. Yeah. This is Aion, guys. It is quite pretty, like I said. The characters get to be a little on the... How do I say it? They don't 3-dimension well. For example, if you scroll in too far, you'll see like the inside of her face, if you do it right. Yeah, as you can see, like, they kind of only 2-dimension. Either way, I still made Sailor Moon. I can't believe our random Sailor Moon. That's pretty hilarious. But yeah. So anyways, the game is, yeah, level 10 you get to choose your character. Level 25 is your first dungeon. And that's about it. You run around, you do quests, you do work orders. There's a capital city for both factions. I miss my wings already. I haven't even played my winged character for a long time, but yeah. It's a very pretty game. It is. Like I said, we enjoyed playing it very much, specifically in beta when we had a lot of things to explore, a lot of new things to look at. And we used our wings to fly all over the place, me and Moob and another one of our buddies. And yeah, Oh, I wonder if the fish are still flying. There was a glitch back in beta where the fish were flying out of where they are. You can still see the fish flying through the air. No, what is with the flying fish? That is so creepy. Anyways, Aion, A-I-O-N. Right now, you can get a free-to-play trial for 10 days or level 20. And if you're interested, give it a shot. It's definitely up there in our list of MMOs that we tried out. And again, it's very, very PvP based, but if you're into that sort of thing, then give it a shiggity shot. And yeah, that's Aion, guys. It's pretty, and I'd show you more, but because Fraps is running, everything is loading excruciatingly slow. Boo. Besides, how much do you want to watch me run around and do quests? Yeah, okay, you probably want to watch me run around and do quests, but I'm not going to. That's it. You're done. And yeah, so Sailor Moon says bye. Wonder if I can wave. Sailor Moon says bye. That's it. Alright, everybody, thank you for watching. This is Aion, and yeah. Everybody take care. Bye, meow.